What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Dustin here today, bringing you guys a pretty freaking serious commentary. And that is the first time I got drunk. The first time Snightmare ever got schwasted. Well, I was about 13, okay. I drank Black Velvet whiskey. I don't know what you want to call it. Rum? I can't even remember. It's been so long, and I haven't drank it since then. Or I may have, but I was too drunk to realize. Whatever. My first drinking experience, I found a bottle of Black Velvet during a New Year's Eve party, and I was like, you know what? It's time. I did the slow walk, like, you know, arms waving back and forth, you know, like things blowing up in the background. Fucking people are dying left and right. No, it's pretty graphic, but it was more of a dramatic thing, like, okay, you know, it's time to drink. You know, from when you're a little kid, though, it's different. Like, okay. Or when you're a teenager, rather, it's like, okay, this is alcohol. I see what it did to adults. I want to experience that, you know. So, first time drinking alcohol was Black Velvet whiskey, rum, whatever you want to call it, and it was just wow. That experience was terrible. I don't suggest drinking over half the bottle the first time when you get drunk. And, you know, it sounds goofy, like, okay, you know, half a bottle when you're 14. I'm going to try to explain to you guys something. Half a bottle now will fuck people up. Okay, imagine a 14-year-old kid, and I wasn't just sipping. I was chugging that shit. Okay, it was intense. It was really intense. My throat was burning, chest was burning, but it was one of those things where I had to get it down, you know, so the parents didn't catch me, so I didn't get grounded. So, and I eventually got caught, either way, but we'll get to that here in a couple minutes. I think we've got like 5 minutes to talk about this crazy shit, but I found it, you know, sitting on the sitting on the counter. I said dash for like that. I'm looking at my dashboard on my TV. I'm sitting at the Xbox dashboard, and I'm thinking dash. It was on the counter, and I seen it sitting there, right? And I walk over to it, and I open it up, and the first thing I did is smelled it, and that smell, at least the first time I ever drank alcohol, was the worst smell. Get fucking right in there. Was the worst smelling thing that I've ever smelled in my entire life. And, you know, till this day, it still is, because at the time, it was a nightmare. Like, my nose was on fire. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it was just nasty smell. And, you know, me being the dumbass that I am, I went about drinking it. So, I'll explain to you in vivid detail on what I did after I drank half a bottle of Black Velvet, and way over the recommended time that I should have drank it in. So I drank it in about 10-15 minutes. That's pretty fucking crazy, if you ask me, at 14 at least. I'm a pretty big guy, I'm not going to lie to you, so it wasn't as hard for me as it would have been for maybe, you know, a smaller guy, whatever, you get the idea. But I drank it in like 10-15 minutes, right? And I'm sloshed. And I don't even know if that's a word, but I'm so, like, shit-faced out of my mind right now. And the only thing I could think about was food. Like, oh, the fat guy thinking about food. What do you know? I get it, right? But I was thinking about just food in general. Okay, I'm thinking about like how this is the funny part. How delicious it is. How, you know, wonderful it smells. How beautiful it can look. And it's just like, okay, I'm going fucking right hand down the pants status on some food right now. You know, pretty crazy shit. But I went about grabbing a bag. I think it was a Lay's potato chips, something like that. That bag was completely demolished. Okay, after I got done with it, it was gone. Right, full bag at a party, gone. And I was up in my room, you know, chilling out, playing Xbox or whatever I was playing back in those days, original Xbox, PS2, whatever. And I was just completely shit-faced. I have these chips all over my shirt, my gut, and I'm sitting there like completely just out of my mind. So I get this urge, okay? And if any of you know what I'm talking about, you get that like in the pit of your stomach. You can feel it kind of move up very slowly, and it kind of grabs a hold of your midsection, and you can feel that shit like eating away, like, you know, it's like you get, that's the noise. That's the noise you make after that it happens, after you experience that, and you can feel it in your throat, and it's that vomit, that potato chip vomit from the alcohol. It just kind of, it sears up your stomach into your chest, and you can feel it, and you can feel the entire time. That's what the worst part is, especially when you're 14. So I did not have time to run to the bathroom, and I wasn't gonna fucking puke on my floor. You know, that's not happening. Take a wild guess at where I puked. I'll give you 5 seconds.
Come on!
Well, if you guessed the potato chip bag, you're right. I went over, I grabbed the potato chip bag, right? And I'm talking the most epic Nicolas Cage thing you've ever seen. And I pulled it over to my chest, ripped it open, right? It was already open, but I like pulled it open, held it open. Just, you guys get the idea. So I hope this was entertaining, guys. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit that like button and comment. Until next time, guys, this is Dustin, of course, signing out. So, peace!